Hello everyone, Nikita here, and we are walking through Exosphere today, which is an orchestration engine to run AI workflows parallelly and efficiently. We have a very simple format of execution here, and let us walk you through that. We are starting with a very clean slate. We have a namespace, batch and pass list of docs, and it doesn't have any registered nodes or graph templates as of now. Let us see how you go about doing that. What is a node? It is the atomic unit at Exosphere. It could be any agent, a function, an external service, and you can simply define that using inputs, outputs, and secrets. This is as part of our Python SDK. And you define the execution function. It could be your existing code internally or any other AI agent. We also have nodes which are pre-implemented in Exosphere, which are optimized for AI workflows. Once you have your nodes defined, you would like to create a graph out of those nodes. That is done in the form of a JSON as of now, where you define these nodes and the inputs it would be taking and any of the dependencies that these nodes have amongst each other. Given this graph, now we have a runtime, and let's go ahead, define the runtime and see this in action. We have the runtime running. Now let us first create the graph. Awesome. And now that we have created the graph, let us just trigger the initial state and see what happens. Awesome. Now that we have triggered the graph, you can see that our nodes have started receiving the tasks from our state manager, and it is now running it. What is actually happening here? We have around 100 plus documents in one of the S3 buckets, and it is batching these 100 plus documents in chunks of 10, and each of these 10 chunks are being run parallelly in the form of a workflow with this simple definition that we have given. Let us see how and the scale of this graph which it has spawned to. Yeah, here we have our nodes which were registered. We have a simple graph with 5 nodes which is valid and few secrets. Let us look at the run that was triggered recently. We have the execution summary here, the 5 nodes that we had defined with some 100 plus documents. We wanted these documents to be parsed in batches of 10. So now that we see that this is the final graph of execution that Exosphere has spawned up, and each of these nodes that we're looking at are independent nodes which were run in different pods. Lifecycle management and atomicity, everything is managed on this node level. Looking at it closely, so we had the create batches. So once we had the batches created, then each of these batches was parsed, formatted into JSON, and then finally uploaded into S3. What is the interesting thing here is that we didn't have to manage any of these things. All of the fan out and everything happens out of the box, and we can configure the level of fan out. So given the context of AI, where we want to do multiple AI calls, this is where Exosphere comes in and is able to scale AI workflows in a very beautiful way for smallest of nodes and to the largest of workflows. So yeah, thank you.